Alright, so this is it. This is another Wednesday video. I haven't done a Wednesday video in a little bit, but this is a scenario where one of my Japanese empire from the alternative history and future of the world series came to real life. How would it affect the world? How is the world gonna respond to this? This is the 2025 modern day world with a country that is currently in 19 from like 1950, 1960 something. I don't know, from an alternative universe. So let's go over like what's going on. One, China is split into two. Um, China is split into two here. Um, the Thailand and Indonesia is under their control as puppet system with Xinjiang. Um, really, that's the only place that it's really an Asia powerhouse. Now let's go over the power of this thing. So in the series, Japan has I think it's like 85 nuclear bombs. I could be off by a couple. Um, in this world, they have like a lot more. They probably have around a couple thousand. How many is this? I mean, China still has its valuable land, its coast, and it's not so valuable land over here. Um, but they have way more atomic bombs now. Those will not be used in this episode. Um, I forgot to color in this because that is a part of them. So this, as you know, is what in the series is the Japanese ally, the biggest ally. And then over here is Xinjiang and Tibet, but they don't exist in 2025, so they're not independent. They're Chinese, and this is China. So China 1, China 2, but it's both China. So let's get into the scenario. How much they will expand, um, and what's going to happen. So I guess the Emperor, from the series is plopped into this map along with his country and his puppet states. Immediately, there's a lot of uh, difficulty controlling this land. So where are they going to attack first? Well, they're gonna go and attack all these guys. Um, it's pretty well done for. This area is not independent in the series, so if they're gonna invade here. The puppet will invade Cambodia, while Japanese will invade from the north. Um, it's really a sweeping campaign. Really, there's like the army size. I never said in the series, but Japan probably has around 3 million, 2 million active troops in the series, maybe. Honestly, I never really gave that any thought, but this is if that is no using all of the military at this place, I don't think any chance at all. So let's get to the peace. So in the peace treaty, we have Thailand fully annexing Laos and Cambodia, and they make Vietnam a puppet state because of Vietnam is stronger than the two and more economically better. Uh, now let's go over to Burma. Does this place stand any chance? Absolutely not. Uh, like I think Monday Bangladesh can just wipe them out if they really want to. So we'll just skip this part. All right, in the peace treaty. In the peace treaty, Burma loses its tail, and it's turned into a puppet state. India, watch your back. Yeah. So it's at this point where we have an alliance being made against this. All right, so a massive alliance in the world steps up to this Japanese empire. Um, these guys are not at war right now. They're just in the alliance. So the alliance members include China, India, Malaysia, the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, Russia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Greece, Italy, France, Germany, Poland, Hungary, Denmark, the UK, Ireland, Iceland, Canada, USA, Brazil, Argentina. These guys are the founding nations of this alliance. Uh, and Mongolia's. How about? All right, now they're being invaded by Mongolia is not being invaded by the Japanese. This isn't go exactly how you guys expect. And oh well, there it is. Yeah, it's over. Okay, let's peace treaty. So in the peace treaty we have um Mongolia being turned into a puppet state, and we also have this happening. Okay. So in the peace treaty we have well annexation into Indonesia. But now they are kind of officially blockaded. They can't do any more expansion, and well, um, I mean they could, but that's too close to India, so they're like, we won't. So where will they go? Well, there's nowhere they can really go besides a few islands here, which they're gonna. Yeah, not even these islands are safe from the Japanese. They want land, and they're gonna get land. Okay, well, oh, there's an island here. Oh, well, you guys are dead. Yeah, these islands, even these neutral islands, aren't safe, and that really upsets the world. Um, and Japan basically tells the world to go screw themselves. Um, so at this point, more members start to join. Ukraine joins now. Same as all these guys. Um, you guys join. So yeah, the world banding together to stop the Japanese, and well, how does a big war start? Because it's quite obvious a big war is going to start. Um, we'll go down to China. Um, so we'll say Japan, because they don't know this reality. Besides for like some modern day nukes, weapons, and etc. They think that the world is just gonna watch them. Is just gonna stand by and watch them, like in the series how they're kind of getting away with stuff. They start invading China. Like China activates Article 5 of the alliance, and now World War Three. This well, basically World War Three is Japan versus the world, basically. Um, so let's see how Japan does. Over here, they just don't seem okay. Well, okay, never mind. Okay, the Philippines ain't safe either. Okay, well, the Northern Island Falls, uh, and yeah, the Philippines is under their control. I can't tell you for how long though, because yeah, they can't fade into China. Um, China's holding them back, and they're not invading here because this land is useless. Um, so they're gonna invade from here, get a little bit more land, but eventually the Chinese, yeah, okay. Um, oh, of course China's going after that immediately. Of course they're going after Taiwan. Time for India to get into this. Yeah, the diplomacy in Burma, yeah, it's as effective as Burma is right now in the real world. It doesn't work, and it's basically done. So what about the puppet state in Thailand? Oh, it's having rebellion. Okay, so the people. Oh, this at rebellion two, rebellion, rebellion. Okay, so is there any more rebellions against the Japanese? No? It seems like they got it pretty locked in now. Um, the Chinese forces up here are going to go into the Gobi Desert and try to flank the Chinese, the Japanese. So eventually, they just merge through the desert. Japan doesn't see it coming, and okay, so now this happens. Yeah, Japan does not know how to use this the UAVs or whatever now. India is invading over here. Okay, so they connect up to the rebels, and they connect to these rebels. Okay, so this is not going good for. Yeah, this is not going good. Um, so when you have a whole bunch of land, it's kind of hard to control, like all of China and a lot over here. Australia is going to invade up to here, and we have New Zealand kind of going on a land hopping campaign. There's not many Japanese soldiers up here, but there are some. But they basically went on an island hopping campaign to free all the islands from Japanese rule. Um, and yeah, this puppet state isn't going good at all. Is there any more failing puppet states around here? Um, well, I guess they're all failing besides this one. This one's very Japanese leaning. And oh crap. Right here we have a invasion from the Japanese. Why do I keep saying Japanese? Chinese. So eventually they're gonna slowly push upwards. Now they're in a stalemate now. Besides up here though, where this thing is, they continue to expand their glob around, and they go up and take the capital of here, and that basically makes them surrender. So um, the puppet states are just kind of failing. Um, all of them. I guess that needs to be blue and not occupied blue. So boom, 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 and yeah, the Indonesian islands are completely done, brought back now, and same with the Philippines. It didn't last long. It's mainly American soldiers that are freeing them, and some Canadian, maybe some British, maybe some Brazilian. Who knows? Whoever's on these front lines. Um, Europe is probably either sending troops into Russia to fight Japan up here. Which let's see how that going. Okay, they connect with this Lake Baikal, and yeah, they can effectively go in through here and tackle into the puppet state here, and that's exactly what they're doing. So, yeah, this is kind of not going good at all, as shown. So, eventually we're gonna have the Japanese people rise up. This island um rebels rebels against them. The Russian population of Sakhalin rises up, and this place right here rises up as well. Um, this place rises up too. Same as this place. So Japan itself is fighting each other, and yeah, all this is gone, and all of that is gone. So that's not valuable at all. All right, so yeah, that's gone. That's gone. What and you last was Japan because their empire is effectively crumbled into a million pieces. Um, Korea is gone, and boom. That's that. It's very anticlimactic because I mean it's too big of a country for the modern day world. It's not gonna last all. Um, let's get to the peace treaty. All right, so in the peace treaty, Japan went from being the biggest nation in the world, probably, to being its own itself in Korea. Korea is allowed. Japanese are allowed to keep Korea, but they might rebel. 'Cause, yeah, they might do that. But since this video, the video's over. Um, I could have made this video longer, but um, it's there's not really a lot of places they could expand after the alliance. So that's the video. So this video will be releasing soon. So that's the video.